Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be discussing all the reveals and exclusives of part of the Walmart Collector Con that actually happened today, this morning. So starting off with the first figure, here we have the Transformers Legacy Evolution G2 Universe Toxitron. So this is a direct repaint of the G2 Laser Optimus Prime that was in the first wave of Legacy. So the basic information, of course, the release date is July 21st, 2023. Since this is a repaint of a leader class figure, it's the leader class price one, so $55. It actually just sold out on Hasbro Pulse, so of course if you want to get this figure, I'm assuming it's still on Walmart.com, and I'm pretty sure the other two figures a part of this Walmart Collector Con are still available on Hasbro Pulse. So, of course, my thoughts. As I said before, it's just a direct repaint of the G2 Laser Optimus Prime, and I thought that figure was pretty good. So all the features a part of that figure are still on this one. So, of course, it includes the shield and the axe, also the Matrix Leadership, which can store on the chest. He also does have those really cool missile pods at his shoulders. That's probably one of my favorite features, a part of this mold. And, of course, we do have a close-up. I actually really like the translucent red for the windows on the chest. You can actually see the Matrix through there, which is pretty cool. We do have a 360 video. All three of these figures have 360 videos, and I'll be putting them on my channel in the shorts section. So if you want to check those out, please do. And of course, we have a few battle poses with the accessories. I actually really do like the translucent green they put on the figure and the accessories. That actually looks really, really nice. And some more battle poses here. And finally, we actually do have that same feature. We can combine all the accessories into one. To be honest, I was never really a big fan of this. It just seemed a bit odd to me. Also, I was never really a big fan of the shield. I actually really did like the sword. Kind of a shield sort of axe. People were a bit confused by that accessory. We do have the really cool oil tanker truck mode. I actually really do like the kind of details they put on the oil tanker. There's like, liquid pouring out or something. I don't know what to call it, but it actually looks really nice. I do like the purple for the wheels. That looks super cool as well. It kind of an interesting color scheme, but I really do think it works. And then, of course, we do have a picture without the oil tanker or the trailer, so you can store the accessories on the back near the truck bed, which is always nice. And you can store the sword underneath the truck, which is pretty cool. And of course, you can display both the truck and trailer side by side. And just a few more stock photos. And we do have the back of the box. Weird enough is they do not show the front, so all we have is the back of the box for now, but he transforms in 30 steps, and it does show all the features, like the combining sword and shields. And of course, we also do have that little, display-based sort of, repair station, whatever you want to call it. It shows it on the box, and I don't think, yeah, there is no picture of that here, but nothing crazy. The exact same steps in transformation as the previous version, so nothing crazy there. Well, let's actually move on to the next figure. I'm not going to spend that much time on some of these because some of them, as I said, are just direct repaints, but let's move on to the next one. This is the Transformers Legacy Evolution G2 Universe a cloud cover, which is a direct repaint of the Ramjet figure from Earthrise that was a part of an exclusive pack that also came with Dirge, and that was a pretty hard to find figure. It's still a pretty hard to find figure, and I thought it was a pretty good mold. Personally, my favorite Conehead is Thrust. It'd be pretty cool if they could repaint that. I wouldn't mind that, but still, it's a good mold. As I said, direct repaint, it's actually still available on Hasbro Pulse. And as I said before, this is a Walmart exclusive, so if you want this figure just at all, I would buy it now because they're pretty hard to get. I would say probably of all the exclusives, from Target to Amazon to Walmart, probably the Walmart exclusives are the most hard to find figures. That's just my opinion. And it's still available on Walmart. Of course, price is $35. This is a Voyager figure. Release date, as before, is July 21st, 2023. So detail-wise, it actually looks pretty cool. I kind of like the checkered flag pattern on the intake sections, and I do like the shade of blue they used, almost turquoise, and the white and black, I think, really complement that. I think that looks pretty cool. And I always really did like the cone head on top of his head. That actually looks pretty cool. And you can see the cockpit is on the chest. I think that looks really nice. Hopefully, unfortunately, on my copy, I'm pretty sure it was either Dirge or Ramjet. When I got that pack, unfortunately, there was a little mark on the top of the cone. I think maybe it bumped the box on the inside. So maybe, hopefully, on this copy of that figure, there won't be a mark or a scratch. There was a small little paint chip on the top cone section. It really doesn't bother me that much, but hopefully that won't happen with this. And again, there is a 360 video. I did post that on my channel, so if you want to go check that out, please do. He does come with his null rays done in black. I'm pretty sure the exact same sculpting as the previous Earthrise Dirge or Ramjet, so all the same accessories. And of course, you can have him hold him or store him on the shoulders, which is the typical placement. And we do have his jet. I actually really do like this. This looks super cool. I do really like the two different shades of bluish kind of white they used. And of course, a very sleek stealth jet. You can store the accessories on the wings. Always really do like that. And we have a few more battle poses and pictures. We have some stock photos here. Overall, not looking too bad. We do have the box. Overall, looking very, very cool. I do like the kind of animated sort of spray painted style they went for this box. It actually looks really nice. So this is a subline in the Legacy Evolution, but it is still using the Legacy Evolution packaging. It's still part of the same line, just in case you were wondering. And you can still see the figure in the open window, which is pretty cool. I know some people are bothered by that. Personally, it really doesn't bother me as long as the box stays intact and the figure, of course, everything is accounted for. Unfortunately, it really doesn't show the sides, so we really do not know what the artwork for his robot mode will be. But, of course, once we get it in hand, we'll be able to see that. And we do have the back. He transforms in 23 steps. I actually really like, if you can see, hopefully you can, there's a little Hazard Decepticon symbol mixture they put. They're on all the back of the boxes. They put one on the Toxitron. They also put one on the next one, which I actually really do like. That's pretty cool. And of course, we have a product shot of Cloud Cover in his robot and jet mode. And that is pretty much it for this figure. Overall, looking very, very nice. Let's actually move on to the final one. This is a just direct repaint of the Stu Series 86 Jazz. So that I know of. Please do let me know in the comment section down below if I'm wrong or right, because I do not have the 86 Jazz figure. I do have some other versions of that mold, so I'm not 100% familiar with this mold. But I do know, of course, there is two other versions. It was the Prime Universe Knockout. That one's a heavy repaint, heavy retool of the 86 Jazz. We also did get a Jackpot, a part of the Golden Disc Collection line that has like a brand new head sculpt, and I think a brand new accessory as well. So there's been several versions of this mold. Yeah, I do like those two versions. Of course, this will probably be a bit different from those, of course. I do know, probably, there is a slight mistransformation with this picture. So those sections on the side of the legs, those wheel sections, those are supposed to be angled down. They're kind of put up, so they slightly have it mistransformed, just in case if you were wondering, like, why are those positioned that way? Because it's mistransformed, but of course, once we get in hand, we can correct that. Same release date, July 21st, 2023. It's actually still available on Hasbro Pulse. The price is $25, a standard deluxe class retail price, and overall I think it looks pretty cool. So from what I know of, the head sculpt is the same. The accessories I'm actually a bit off on. There might be a slight brand new accessory for this figure, but I actually really do like the color scheme. It's pretty odd. Really nice jazz head sculpt, definitely resembles him. I do like the bright orange and red, and there's actually some silver on the front of the legs. I think that looks pretty cool. We do have kind of a front chest view here there. And again, a 360 video, if you want to see that, of course, it's on Hasbro Pulse or on my YouTube channel. So he does come with a pistol, the silver weapon. I'm pretty sure that is the same one that is included with Jackpot, of course, Knockout from the Prime Universe, universe from Legacy. That one he has is like his staff and weapon, so he never included that. But the silver weapon, I'm pretty sure, is the same one that came with Jackpot and the 86 Jazz. So I think that is the same accessory. With the other one, this kind of orange rocket launcher handheld weapon, I do think that is a brand new accessory. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that one in his hand there is a brand new accessory, which can actually also store on his shoulder, which I'm not sure if that's new molding to allow that, because there is no port or peg a part of Knockout or Jackpot. Maybe there was a part of the 86 Jazz. I don't know, because I've never had that version of the mold. But so maybe there could be some new molding going on. I really do not know. But yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. Probably when I get this figure, I'll display that rocket launcher at his shoulder. I think that looks pretty cool. Then we do have his alt mode. Actually, I really do like that back fin piece, and I really do like the translucent orange for the windows. And we have some silver for the wheels. Unfortunately, some exposed mushroom pegs, but it's a deluxe, and of course, this is a repaint, so I don't think they're going to change the wheels just for this repaint. But overall, looking very, very nice. And we do have some stock photos here. looking very, very cool. We do have the packaging. Again, I really like this kind of animated, sort of spray painted, interesting style packaging. It actually looks very cool. Almost seems alive, very moving and energetic. Hard to describe, but I actually really do like the look of this. Very, very cool. And unfortunately, again, they didn't show the side of the box, so we can't really see what pose Jazz will be in, but we do see his vehicle mode there, looking very cool. And we have the back, he transforms in 20 steps, and that is it for the 3 figures. So actually, I have a little bit more to discuss. So this Walmart Collector Con is 2 days. So, before Walmart Collector Con had even started, like a few days ago, for a few days now, we had these pictures. I never did a news video. I did do a community post. I didn't do a news video because, of course, we didn't have the prices, we didn't have the release date, and we didn't have that many pictures. So I wanted to wait until, these are officially out, just to let you know, the release date and all that sort of stuff. So, but at the time, we actually had some other listings and images of some other figures a part of this Toxitron collection. So we actually did have one image of a G2 Universe Grimlock, just the front of the box. No other images, no back of the box, no robot or dinosaur modes. So that's kind of interesting because he was not revealed today. We only got 3 figures. I was placing my bets on having the 2 leaders and the 1 deluxe and 1 Voyager. We also do have some listings of a G2 Universe Dead Ends and a G2 Universe Mirage. So that also does kind of prove some other theories because we actually did get a G2 Shadow Strip, a part of the the second wave of Legacy Velocitron. So it kind of seems now that we might be getting a full G2 repaint of the Stunticons and Minosaur. So you might be able to have, the original Stunticons in their robot modes and then have the G2 versions in the combined form, or vice versa, which I think is pretty cool. It's not confirmed, but there was a listing of a G2 Universe Dead Ends, and we've gotten a repaint of Dragstrip now, so it does appear like it's going that way. In Mirage, I'm not sure what that mold they'll be using for that. We don't have any images of the Dead End or the Mirage, but they were listings, so we might be using the Kingdom version, like the Earth-based one, or maybe the Siege one. We really do not know. And getting on to the Grimlocks. So, we really thought it was going to happen today, but nothing yet. So this is a 2-day Walmart Collector Con thing. So my possible theory, of course, I could be completely wrong. Do not take my word for it. I'm just offering a theory, since it's a 2-day, maybe we'll have the other 3 tomorrow. We got the 3 today, the Jazz, Cloud Cover, Toxitron, and then tomorrow we'll have the Grimlock, Dead Ends, and just brain farted in the name, of course, the Mirage, of course. So maybe 3 today, 3 tomorrow. I don't know. Or, of course, we do usually have about 1 or 2 Walmart Collector Cons a year. We'll have, like, one at the beginning of the year and one towards, like, the middle to end, like, maybe August or September. So maybe we'll have to wait a little while before we get those other 3 figures. Or I could be right. I don't know. But, of course, in this situation, or in the case I am correct, I would definitely watch out for these 3, Grimlock, Mirage, and the Dead End for tomorrow. I'm assuming if they post more tomorrow, it'll be at the same time, which 9 a.m. Central Time or 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So I'm going to just in case look on Hasbro Pulse at that time. I could be wrong, but I'm going to check anyway. And if there is, of course, I'll make a community post about it, and I will do a news video like I'm doing now. So that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think of these figures in the comment section down below. Which one is your favorite? Which one is your least favorite? Also, please do let me know if I'm correct about the Jazz. There's a few things a bit off and on about that because I do not have the originals, so it could be a bit wrong here and there. Kind of fact check me on that in the comments. Hope you enjoyed this news video, and I will see you